Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Firestar Pro Wrestling's Spring Break Showdown! Now your opening contest is the special guest referee match with a 15-minute time limit, and it is scheduled for one fall.
I don't rate music.
No music for this
I
guy.
don't rate music.
You need
What kind of promotion is this? This is crap. You know who I am? You know who I am?
Disrespect. Blatant disrespect.
Exactly. Blatant disrespect.
Unbelievable.
This is trash. Blatant disrespect. Just like all of
the
them.
referee.
Trash.
She's TNA.
Well, hey, what do you say? We are live from The Point in Jamestown, North Carolina, and this is Spring Break Showdown. Hello, everyone. I am Roberto Mas, alongside my partner in crime, Thailand Thai. Tell all my homies in Azerbaijan, Baliv.
Say that again. Baliv? Azerbaijan?
You could just
You
go
talking
by
about Asian countries now? That's awesome.
Azerbaijan, my man.
Oh, man.
They had a Grand Prix there this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
First,
Shout out
right.
Max Verstappen.
Albany, New York, weighing in at 214 pounds, Alex Evans!
Of course, Alex Evans, a gentleman who's tested his luck against Cam Kano quite a bit of times. Cam Kano has already went through a chair and through Alex Evans, but then Alex Evans tried to make a chair a part of Percy Prescott's, like, his entire spine, Ty. He wanted to make that a part of his body.
He drove that chair through the back of Percy Prescott, who is not a professional wrestler.
Not at
He's
all.
just a manager, man. And so I got to be wondering about the state of things here for Percy Prescott. Especially this con, because Mark James is the special guest referee. And that's the tag team partner of Alex Evans.
Absolutely. Mark James has stated that he will call this down the middle. Whether he will or not remains to be seen. Me personally, I'm not going to hold my breath.
Yes.
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Percy Prescott, he is the Brazen Bull, Cam Kano!
Oh, yes.
Of course, Percy pointing out the shoes. The shoes are the first thing you notice about him. The second thing, well, for me, honestly, the first thing is this gentleman that's a behemoth that he brings out with him, and that gentleman is Cam Kano.
The Brazen Bull, man, we're sporting all red. 6'3", 260 pounds. That guy is just jacked, okay? He is a jacked human being.
Now, Ty and I have seen Cam Kano do work, particularly came at the hands of J.P. Lehman.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Cam,
that was a completely one-sided affair.
Yeah, he speared him and cut the interest rates in half.
I'm calling this right down the middle. Okay?
Of course, our referee in charge for this contest,
Don't touch me.
Mark
Don't
James?
touch me.
It's Mark James. The brute Mark James, man. You gotta wonder, like you say, he said he's gonna call it down the middle, but you gotta wonder if he really is going to do that here. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
They found
Alex
a spike.
Evans had a steel spike. That should be an automatic DQ. And now Mark James putting it away, but away isn't outside the ring as is normal protocol with refs. It's in his back pocket.
It's gotta be whoa, hey, I saw that.
Oh, wow.
Did you see that?
I did not.
I did. It was on the camera. The camera caught it. He turned around and Alex Evans pulled it out of the back pocket and stuck it into the corner.
He ain't ready, I know that.
Let's get it on.
And here we go. Alex Evans, Cam Kano. These two can't wait to get their hands on each other. And the Brazen Bull and a Bull and Alex Evans, they lock up in the center of the ring. And now the Brazen Bull gets the better of that strength exchange. Mark James right now saying he's grabbing hair. I gotta be honest, I don't I don't see it.
I don't see it. There's not a lot of hair for him to grab. But I mean, it's what Mark James is the official.
Of course he is, and that must be respected, no matter what we think. As these two gentlemen get ready to lock back up, a test of strength in the center, and Alex Evans losing the battle right into the turnbuckle. And now Mark James, you must respect the 5 count.
Well, that was a little bit quick.
It was a quick count. And now Cam Kano right in the face of Alex Evans.
Whoa, hey!
Oh, and now Mark James just provided an obstacle, and now a big detonator kick off. I'm sorry, a big boot by Alex Evans. And Alex Evans full ground and pound going right to work on Cam Kano.
That wasn't very one-sided, down the middle. That was very one-sided.
Absolutely, the ref is not bipartisan in any way, shape, or form. And now Alex Evans starting to stomp away against the Brazen Bull.
And now, yeah, I guess that's why, you got to wonder if that's kind of what it's going to take to defeat the likes of the Brazen Bull Cam Kano here. Like I said, it's a very, very big, very behemoth-like individual.
Face bouncing off the turnbuckle. And now Alex Evans looking to try to stomp some mud holes where Cam Kano's abs should be.
Hey, but the ref's not even counting. Who's
Mark
counting?
James.
It's a very lackadaisical count.
Mark James taking the slowest count in the world. It's almost like he
He's
forgot
saying 3
how.
repeatedly. He don't know what comes next. It's 4.
Now, Mark James clearly has a bit of a preference here. Yes, an agenda. Good word. And Alex Evans is definitely benefiting from that right now against a gentleman who every other time has ran directly through Alex Evans. But right now, Alex is showing that he's done his homework. And with a little bit of opportunity, look at him right now.
Look at him right now, just putting the grounds onto Alex Evans, or not Alex Evans, but Cam Kano.
Oh. Axe handle right to the back of Cam Kano.
You work on that back now, man. If you work on that lower back, it's actually incredibly hard to have any kind of a power game. If you take that away from Cam Kano here, you got to wonder, what else is he going to have?
Front headlock. And then vertical suplex that was a little alarming.
Okay, did you see that? He was able to suplex the likes of Cam Kano. That was really good.
Cover here, hook of the leg, looking to win. Mark James with a rather rapid count.
Wow.
He says too, I'm not entirely sure that we trust him to count to 10 and 3 if your shoulders are down, Ty. That remains to be seen.
It might count, but this is, like you said, it's a very one-sided affair here tonight. As Alex Evans locks in this camel clutch.
Absolutely.
Deep into Cam Kano.
Cam Kano looking to fade a little bit right here. Looking like he's starting to fade a bit.
That crowd is trying to get behind Cam Kano.
The crowd right now is about as partisan towards Cam Kano as Mark James is toward Alex Evans. As Cam Kano looks to stand up here. And right there, a clubbing shot across the trachea will make sure that cancels that out.
That's pretty smart right there. He's lifting you up, but it's not working.
Oh, right into the turnbuckle. Nullifies all of that.
Oh, and back on it. Uh-oh.
And now Alex Evans looking to just try to grind down Cam Kano and put him on the floor. But Cam Kano finding ways out of here every single time.
That's pretty.
Oh, wow. The biggest shoulder check.
That's a brick wall right there. If I ever did see. Whoa! He stepped on him.
He just took his leg from height of his head and put it straight through him in the floor. My goodness, Mark James somehow taking offense with that completely legal move. And Cam Kano, center of the ring, running power slam.
He's got the cover.
2, and Mark James
Whoa.
saying he's got something in his eye.
Oh, come on.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me, man. That should have been 3. That should have been it.
What are you doing? That there.
That should be it. Cam Kano, though.
Cam Kano had Alex Evans dead to rights, excuse me.
You got it.
And Mark James with a run and drive by on Cam Kano. Alex Evans cover here. The fastest 3 count I've ever seen. But Cam Kano kicked out.
He's still kicked out.
Cam Kano is still in this.
I think Cam is starting to wise up to the game here.
Mark James, still an official. No hands can actually be put on him because he is the way to victory.
Hey, look at
now Alex Evans, what's he got?
He got the spike.
Alex Evans has got a spike here. And now, oh no, Cam Kano moves out of the way.
He gets the spear.
And he folds that man like a lawn chair. Cover here, Mark James.
Hey.
Mark James refuses to just count to 3. Cam Kano has won this match at least 2 times.
You gotta be kidding me. Mark James says that Percy P grabbed him. That's not what happened. That is not what happened. Percy P didn't do anything.
Mark James.
That was it. That was the spear. That should have been it.
Mark James calling for control and respect. And now right there, he gets speared right in half by a gentleman who does not care whether he wins. Cam Kano letting the audience count.
We need another referee out here.
6, 7, you can count to 1,000. It doesn't matter. Percy P.
Oh, he's gonna have Mark James.
Now Percy P. Percy P right now.
The Brazen Bull, Cam Kano.
Well, Mark James thought he had some clever tricks, but Percy, it seems like he had something a little bit more witty as Mark James sit down, cut in half by Cam Kano, and then forced to count to 3. The same 3 that he refused to count at least twice before time.
All right, man. Nevertheless, Cam Kano had all these odds stacked against him. Essentially, it was like a 2-on-1 handicap match. But we're still able to come out on top here at Spring Break Showdown. That was an amazing show of strength.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
And this is
Marcellus
Showcase's music. And there he is.
Hey. Oh! It's Showcase and Marcellus King.
The man that's often cosplays as a disco ball, Showcase, showing up in some what are, honestly, Ty, game-recognized game, amazing Jordan 1s. But still, here, despite the fact that he's been absent for quite some time, the last time that we saw him, Alex Evans came behind and hit Percy with the chair that we've already discussed.
Well, these guys kind of speaking on stuff right now.
Again, Marcellus finding no interest in shaking the hand or being there for Alex Evans. And Showcase almost finding that his original horse that he tied, his prize horse that he tied it to, he's gonna ride this one again, so it seems. And now these 2 behemoths will go meet in the middle of the ring, and Ty, this could be volatile.
Volatile is just one word to describe what could happen here. Brazen Bull Cam Kano, former Firestar Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion Marcellus King in the ring. A bit of a standoff here.
2 behemoths looking into one another's soul. Are you scared? No. How about you? No.
Let's go. Right now. Let's get the money.
I think Showcase trying to maybe talk Showcase to Percy P. Showcase trying to talk down his protege, Marcellus King. But Percy P, he's all for it. He wants it now.
Civil dispute inside the ring right now. Could lead to something amongst these 2, Ty.
Cam Kano, Marcellus King, that would be something to see.
I'd be here for it, to quote the youth. Right now, it seems that they'll leave right now without any pain or shots being thrown. And us, well, we can leave without any pain or shots being thrown because we'll be right back with this beautiful wrestling that we provide you right after this. Well, next time, we have an outstanding match. This is going to be Amira Rose versus Jada Stone, and it's going to be for her championship.
Oh yes, baby. The Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Championship, the Spark, Jada Stone.
The following contest is for the Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. 15-minute time limit and scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina. She is the Spark, Jada Stone!
Jada Stone, I think that great things come in small packages, Ty, and Jada Stone proves that every time she's in this ring. This girl right here has been an absolute monster, on a tear, touring, winning almost everything she's been involved in, and tonight she may hope to do that now and become our new Firestar Professional Women's Champion. But real quick, if I could add, Columbia, South Carolina, shout out Uncle William.
Shout out Uncle Will. The Spark Chip, yeah, Jada Stone looking to come away with a championship here tonight. She came a long ways away. Like you said, she's been going up and down the East Coast. She even made her way out to California just about a month ago. That's on the West Coast.
Accompanied to the ring by Nadia Noah, the Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Amira Rose.
Well, usually I regale you with stats regarding her championship reign, but today, Ty, I'd like to just tell you about it. Every single one of these victories that she has had have become against former champions, national or local standouts, and her latest retention saw her take quite a bit of punishment before finding a way to snatch victories from the jaw of defeat against Dream Girl Ellie.
Oh my goodness, that was a fantastic match. Yeah, Dream Girl Ellie, international superstar, Amira Rose pulling out all the stops to come out with the W to retain her championship. And now, it's right here in Jamestown, North Carolina, defending it against Jada Stone. Will she be able to, just like you said, another spark, another person, national and local, going all the way across the U.S., up and down the East Coast, making a name for herself.
Yes. And what Mike Goga holds up there, that is what it is all about. The Firestar Professional Wrestling Women's Championship. And he will be our official to decide who walks home with that belt and which of these ladies have to find another way to hold up their pants. Mike Goga says, let's go, and here we are. Women's Championship match, Amira Rose, Jada Stone.
Oh, that was fast.
Crescent kick, but nobody was home. Jada Stone hit her in the breadbasket on the second attempt. Amira jumping up, showing some of that athleticism, and these women right now are getting off to a breakneck pace, Ty.
She tripped her up. A drop down almost never works. Did you see that?
And now Jada Stone looking to find some reprieve in the turnbuckle. No Cotter given from Amira. Amira jumps right up. Oh, and there.
A nightshade into the buckle.
Helps Jada get acquainted with the second turnbuckle right now. Nobody was home that time. Amira jumps over.
Okay.
Sunset pin here. Big Mike Goga on the call. 2.3. Amira almost retained it out of the bat, but then Jada just hit her with a kick right to the side of her left mandible.
We could almost secured the bag right then and there.
Jada right now, as Ty and I like to point out all the time, she is putting her neck against steel cables. They are not ropes.
We call them ropes, yes. They're coated in a thin nylon material, but these things are steel cables.
It is often known as a misnomer, but they are technically ropes, Ty. They're just made out of steel cables. Not roping any horses with those anytime soon. Cover here, trying to win a new championship. Jada only able to get a 2 count out of that.
Straight back to it, man. And she talking all that. Jada Stone is now talking all that trash to the camera.
But you know, the interesting thing about this, Ty, is that she's not the first. You remember Clara was also even talking to you and I about how, Amira's nothing. Is this your champion and all this stuff? And Clara actually caught that L to Amira. And, Dream Girl Ellie was very much in the driver's seat before Amira came out of nowhere and just got that victory. So, when people actually take Amira lightly, it seems that they do so at their own detriment.
Well, that seems to be the going things, but you got to wonder, is Jada Stone.
Oh, God.
Jada Stone gonna be different. She says she is. That remains to be seen. So far, you know, she is in the driver's seat. So far, you know, this has been her. This is her game, her match.
So far, the
Choking
spark,
the life out of Amira.
so far the spark has been setting Amira absolutely ablaze. As she extends that right foot and starts to work on the trachea of our women's champion. And now a couple of kicks starts to stop a mud hole where Amira's abs used to be. Now Mike Goga, all on it. Now Amira gets out of that, but then a kick right to her back between the shoulders. Good Lord. And
Oh my.
roll through and cover here. Looking to win a championship, another 2 count.
Push. Whoa, what was
Right
that?
back to a headlock.
Primal's just going right to it, trying to choke her out.
Jada Stone lighting the blaze inside her that's going to get her and propel her, hopefully, to this championship. But right now, Amira just trying to rally and get back. Like a college kid at a festival on the 3rd day. We're just trying to rally and get home, buddy.
Oh! Making her pay there, just sweeped her.
Goodness, right here, side headlock. More of a bulldog here, Ty.
That's a bit of a bulldog choke. Yeah, I agree there. She's got her body weight over her head. Oh!
Beautiful headlock takeover here by Jada. Shoulders are down. Amira picked him right back up for the 3 count. Jada letting the audience know whatever it is she wants to let them know, but I got to tell you right now, that's not who her fight's against. The audience are not our women's professional women's champion.
She needs to keep paying more attention to her, the champion here, Amira Rose. You cannot take her lightly. You know.
Look at the legs, cover here, looking to win. Amira kicks out again.
So you gotta understand, like you watch the tapes. You watch the tapes, you know what has happened to challengers in the past against Amira who have done the same thing that Jada seems to be doing here tonight. So you gotta wonder, like, what she's got in store for Amira.
Jada currently, it's kind of an interesting thing. She's so strong, Ty. It's a small girl, but she's extremely strong. She has lifted up Amira with absolutely no issue whatsoever before she just sit an absolutely strong right hand that cracked Amira and sit her to the ground, supine, not moving.
That was she went for that. Amira went for that nightshade again, and Jada Howard scouted and threw her right out, knocked her out. Didn't come here to play, games anymore.
And now just right here with that same right leg. Now this time, this is what I'm talking about, folks. This that she just got choked on is actually what's under the ropes.
Steel guardrails, steel rope, steel ring, everything.
This is a very good strategy. She's looking to asphyxiate her, and make sure that she can't breathe, Ty. And what happens when you can't breathe, Ty?
You can't wrestle.
You taught me that.
Amira with a little bit of a hope there, but Jada.
Cover here, Mike Goga with the count. And Mike Goga says too, we believe him. Mark James, not so much.
Yeah, Mark James, not so much. But that 2 count though, the seem to set Jada on edge. You see, getting a little bit frustrated.
Amira.
She's gotta keep her cool.
Double axe handle between the shoulders of Jada Spark, trying to put out that fire right now. Amira looking to get in the driver's seat. She has not been in there almost this entire match time.
Almost just about. Yeah, you're very right. So the champion's got her work cut out for her here. Firing back on all cylinders now.
Now into the ropes, Amira, face buster, center of the ring.
Now she's got that breather, but she can't wait too long. She's got to corral herself.
And now picks Jada up. Front headlock applied here. And now, right to the eye, directly in front of Mike Goga.
What was that?
And now Jada, the little bit of gymnastics here before she just came and hit a stunner.
Stonewalled him right there.
Good Lord. Handspring stunner.
Oh, she's going up top.
And the German judge just gave that a 9.5.
She's going to go for the Stone Star Press. The spot.
Oh, and she hits it. Cover here. New champ could be here. Hook of the leg and Amira at the last second. Just kicked up. No, wait a minute. No,
She
no, no,
didn't
no.
kick out. Jada lifted
her up.
She said that wasn't it. That wasn't.
I don't understand. That was it, Ty. She had her dead to rights. This could be a new women's champion.
That should be a new women's champion. I'm not sure what Jada's thinking here, other than, maybe she wants to inflict more damage on Amira Rose, but.
And again, Ty, I hate to keep making comparisons to old matches, but Dream Girl Ellie did this. And she also not victorious against Amira Rose, as Amira just cracked her with a forearm that rocked, absolutely, excuse me, the jaw of Jada Smith. Or sorry, goodness, that's a different person. Jada Sparks.
Oh, with a DDT, she rolled through.
Will Smith not here to slap me for that one, but Amira trying to slap Jada Smith, or Jada Stone, and get back to this. I'm gonna keep making that mistake now that I've done it first, buddy. I apologize.
Twisted Rose, she's gonna go for Twisted Rose. Is this gonna be it?
She has it in here. And Amira,
there it is.
Hits Twisted Rose.
That's it, she crawls to the cover, that's it.
Hook of the leg, 2, 3. Jada Stone.
Here's your winner, and still the Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Amira Rose.
Well, Jada Stone was actually doing really well, super successful, probably had this match won at one point, Ty. Picks Amira up for reasons I'm not entirely sure. Amira hits her with the Twisted Rose, the same fate that followed Ellie and also Clara. And yet another person sees their championship opportunity bite the dust, proverbial anyway.
You're right. I mean, she had her dead to rights. She should be, by all means, she should be our new champion. But for whatever reason, she picked her up. And that cost her, that literally cost her. And now Amira Rose, victorious.
Lucky Ali, Grant Watts, Kamikaze, and Bobby Wasabi. These gentlemen all have history, especially Kamikaze Kid and Bobby Wasabi.
Oh yes, Bobby Wasabi and Kamikaze they had a tag team. They were going to be tag team champions. They were in a tag team championship match against the Back Alley, but then for whatever reason, they came out short. And then
Tristan Trill.
Four-way match.
It's an interruption.
15-minute time limit scheduled for one fall.
But then for whatever reason, the Kamikaze Kid decided to go low on Bobby Wasabi, and now these guys have just been at each other's throats ever since. But nevertheless, this is a four-way contest. It's not just one-on-one. Got two other people.
Introducing first, he is up next, Lucky Ali!
This gentleman right here purports that he's up next, and you, in fact, at home are up never. Lucky Ali has been a gentleman who's been on a tear, absolute tear. I believe this gentleman is the current DPW heavyweight champion.
Yes, he is,
currently.
Man.
So this gentleman here, well-traveled, well-vested, and we'll see tonight if he can deliver a win for his team right now. Because Kamikaze and Bobby Wasabi, man, I'm not sure about that one.
No, well, this is a fatal four-way, not a tag team contest.
But I feel like they're going to go after each other and not much care about what Lucky Ali is up to in this moment.
You know what? Yeah, but you got to understand. Yeah, you're very right.
Yeah.
But these guys got to remember this is a fatal four-way contest, and whoever wins could be in line for a championship match.
That is true.
Yes, in the future. So we got Lucky Ali up next.
Lucky Ali up next. Me and Ty up never. Dang.
And I guess he's got to go through three other gentlemen to get it, first of which, Firestar's resident Pure Heart, baby.
And his opponent, this is Pure Heart Grant Watts.
Well, I would love to point out right now that while Grant Watts is not in any way kin or related to Randy Orton, this gentleman boasts a power slam that really resembles him. And also, not to mention, just because I love to throw that out here, this is the most famous man we know on TikTok.
Oh yes, the famous man we know on TikTok. For those of you who don't know what happened, Firestar Pro Wrestling posted clips of training, and Grant Watts happened to be in one and hit a combo and a power slam. And I guess somebody decided to steal that footage and claim that he is Randy Orton's stepson. While that is not true, it did make waves all around the internet. So like you said, it's very popular on the internet. Very popular here at Firestar Pro Wrestling.
For sure.
Man received top marks
Maybe the best has ever been here.
Oh yes.
Speaking of popularity, this gentleman is Bobby Wasabi.
The spicy one, man, coming to us. The warrior.
And your opponent, he is a 3-time Muay Thai kickboxing champion, the Soul Stealer, Bobby Wasabi.
Soul Stealer, spicy one, Bobby Wasabi, man.
Bobby Wasabi, the gentleman right now who wants to get his hands on Kamikaze Kid, those educated hands, those educated feet, knees, and elbows. He's a part of the Muay Thai. That is a point of, whoa, Muay Thai, I like that. There's actually 8 points to that. Those are your elbows, your knees, your feet, and your hands. This gentleman knows how to use every single one of them. And if I were Kamikaze Kid, I'd know that and maybe not even be around him.
I wouldn't be either. You know, wasn't a good. I don't think it was a good idea to kind of set off Bobby Wasabi, because look, Bobby Wasabi, you know, kind of been a mood change recently. He used to come out here in bright colors, bright green. Now he's a whole different person now.
And their opponent, he is the Kamikaze Kid.
Well, it's an interesting name, Kamikaze Kid, because once he and Bobby Wasabi had a chance at the Tag Team Championships, the second that they lost, Kamikaze Kid kind of pulled a kamikaze and just destroyed that team entirely.
Oh yes, definitely Kamikaze Kid. And you can see, I don't know, the camera is not focused on Bobby Wasabi, but Bobby Wasabi is just staring a hole into Kamikaze Kid. Kamikaze Kid, man, is a veteran of the sport. Kamikaze Kid is actually Firestar Pro Wrestling's first ever FSPW heavyweight champion.
Yes.
This was over 10 years ago. And this man came back a little while ago. I guess he wanted to give back, so to speak, or to get back in the game. Oh, look out!
Oh, and now Bobby Wasabi right to it, right to work. And we're gonna get going.
The bell's rung.
And the music hadn't even stopped. And Bobby Wasabi, but Lucky Ali right now looking to use the rope to get an early victory. Now Lucky Ali, Grant Watts in the ring. Meanwhile, while Bobby Wasabi and the Kamikaze Kid outside trying to take care of business. Old business.
Old business, yeah, they're still outside. Yeah, I guess you're right. It don't even matter about what's going on. It's just a fatal four-way. Bobby Wasabi only wants Kamikaze Kid.
Oh, now Grant Watts got a rear naked choke, sleeper hold, however you'd like to call it. It's in on Lucky Ali, and Lucky Ali looking to be up next to go to sleep. Grant Watts over the top. And and Lucky Ali next up for those kicks as well, as Bobby Wasabi lays a couple into him, and now cover here, Bobby Wasabi looking to win. Kamikaze Kid breaks that up, and he's right on Bobby Wasabi, and now these two gentlemen get to settle their differences inside this squared circle.
This is the first time these two have met since that altercation at Gate City battle between Kamikaze and Bobby Wasabi.
And now Kamikaze Kid working that right foot against the trachea of Bobby Wasabi. Meanwhile, Grant Watts, Lucky Ali. And now here comes Kamikaze Kid, but no one was home. Grant Watts snuck out of the way. And now Lucky Ali, but he gets a step up in Seguri for his troubles by Grant Watts, who kicked him right on top of Kamikaze Kid. And oh, wow. Almost a 3 count. And now Bobby, step up in Seguri right there to Grant Watts. Two gentlemen are out, and now Code Breaker on top of Kamikaze Kid. 2. Kamikaze Kid kicks out at 2, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Lucky Ali, try it there. Bobby Wasabi can't get victories on either of them right now, but he's in the driver's seat currently. Lucky Ali, Kamikaze Kid, one-on-one.
Ooh, we're gonna change some chest taps here. He winded that one up for Kamikaze.
Seems like Lucky Ali is getting a little bit of a nice kick, if there's such a thing as a nice Muay Thai kick to your chest.
Oh, winding up.
Oh! That one hit him right on the back of the shoulder. And now Bobby to Lucky Ali, and Lucky Ali. Oh, and nobody home for that one. But now Bobby Wasabi climbs the tree. He's gonna rain fire. Dropping bows right on the top of Lucky Ali. And now the numbers game gets to Bobby Wasabi. It seems as if Kamikaze Kid and Lucky Ali have somewhat of alliance here.
I mean, you know, it still is every man for himself, but you know, nevertheless, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of you know, some teamwork.
Oh! Cross body here by Grant Watts. The pure heart started flying, and it was showing on that one.
Oh my!
A little bit of strong style in the middle of the ring. And now Grant running forearm. And this is classic pure heart Grant Watts right here.
Oh my! Firing on all cylinders here, but Kamikaze. Oh my goodness!
Across the chest. Good Lord. Sending him up top to the high rent district, Ty. I am not a fan of this place.
Nope. But the Kamikaze Kid living up to his name. Going up top, man, you gotta be kind of a kamikaze to go that high. That thing is 5.5 feet off the top rope. Is 5.5 feet off the ground.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Bobby.
Raining fire
Bobby
on
up
Grant.
top. Now, both of these gentlemen in a very precarious position with very pernicious behavior amongst the both of them.
Oh, whoa, the Kamikaze Kid.
My goodness. Right here, Kamikaze Kid, 2 up in a fireman's carry. Bobby gets out, but Grant Watts still there. Good Lord.
A fireman's carry slam right there. Bobby slipped off the top, though.
Waist lock, but then catches a softing shot. Looking to do oh, goodness. Package pile driver. And he hits it right here. Spikes Bobby like a lawn dart. But now Lucky Ali looking to get a victory. And it's a 2 out of referee Ian Shelby, who is our official for this contest, by the way. Uh-oh. Lucky Ali sends him up and over. Kamikaze Kid still there. Right hand meets the left mandible of the Kamikaze Kid. And Lucky Ali gonna get rolled up.
You better pay attention, though.
Rolled up here, matchbook
2.
pin.
Whoa! Did I just see that?
Grant Watts just used the second rope.
It's the same thing that Lucky tried to do to Grant in the beginning of this match. Turnabout is fair play in here.
Oh! Atomic drop.
Oh! They collided heads right there.
And both of these gentlemen are down. And Ian Shelby has his work cut out for him because he has to make sure they're both all right. Meanwhile, Kamikaze Kid just went right into a gate that Bobby Wasabi was not at. Bobby Wasabi, right hands, left mandibles of Kamikaze Kid. Again, the educated feet, knees, and elbows of Bobby Wasabi.
They're just fighting each other here.
And they're fighting into the backstage. They're gone out of this match. This is now Grant Watts versus Lucky Ali all of a sudden.
I guess so. Like you said, you know, Bobby Wasabi didn't particularly care about this fatal four-way. He just wanted to get his hands on the Kamikaze Kid, and that he's doing. But nevertheless, we got action right here. Lucky Ali, Pure Heart, Grant Watts exchanging shots.
Now Lucky Ali.
Grant Hart can take anything that you give him. Look at that face. He's telling you, give me more.
Starting to get the best of him here. Now Grant Watts.
Oh, better look.
And Lucky Ali. Grant Watts backflip out of that. Pushes Ali into the ropes. And now fireman's carry lifts him up. Grant Watts, look at this power. Look at this gentleman's power. Helicopter spin right now. Lucky Ali's up next to get dizzy.
Oh my goodness, airplane spinning here. You don't see that too often.
I'm dizzy watching it. Both gentlemen on wobbly legs.
Grant Watts looking for Lookman, no hands.
But Lucky Ali grabbing the tights here.
3.
And he got him. Lucky Ali got him. He grabbed the tights. Well, I guess what was up next is some cheating. But Lucky Ali grabbed the tights while Grant Watts was trying to do his signature look no hands. I don't know. I have no idea how to call that. That was an amazing match. Right now, I really am more interested in what's going on with Kamikaze Kid and Bobby Wasabi at the moment.
Probably they might still be fighting in the back, but nevertheless, that was a fantastic fatal four-way match. You know, Pure Heart, Grant Watts pulling out all the stops against these guys. Lucky Ali the same, but you know, as it is, Lucky Ali coming out with a W here. Got to wonder, you know, what is up next now for Ali.
Well, Lucky Ali is our victor for right now, our victor for this match. However, next, we have a tag team championship match, Ty.
Oh, yes, baby. Tag team championship gold. But still right here, Lucky Ali, the future of the professional wrestling business. Somebody needs to sign this man. He deserves
Oh, wow.
He deserves a cut.
Oh, wow.
That was just ridiculous.
But we're here with the tag team champions, and we're next at Cyberfire, the back alley. The back alley offered that was the Draken and that was the Angel AOK and Chris Young match.
Yes.
And in that, Chris Young was victorious, and so here we are, Cyberfire versus back alley, and this time it's for the tag team champions.
Team championship match.
Yes.
These guys have been working, you know, for like a whole year and a half that we have seen these guys. We saw them when they first debuted in Future Blades.
Yes, we did. It's been a long time coming. We've been here the whole way.
And now,
15-minute time limit scheduled for one fall.
trying not to talk over
It's
our
all
ring
good.
announcer, but
the people's choice of voice, Tristan Trill, in the ring today. Shout out Dustin Meadows. We do miss you, buddy. Also, Bill Cobble.
Oh yes, our other Firestar announcers.
But right here, it's time to hack and burn.
Oh yes.
Wow.
What is? Look at that.
Wow.
It is always amazing to win. I can never really. I can't wait.
No joke, a bit of a fashionista. As I've said before, sweet dreams are made of demons, and who am I to disagree?
They are Cyberfire.
These gentlemen right now have been given all of this tag team division, including the back alley, nightmares. And hopefully tonight, they can come out of here with a little new gold on their waist and thus complete the come-up that Ty and I are referring to. We saw these gentlemen make their debut at Future Blades, and here they are, challenging for our tag team championship. This is awesome.
This is amazing right here. The future is bright and the future burns. Right now, as you said before, it's time to hack and burn with Cyber and Fire, that being No Joke and just Chris Young.
You think he'll give me that mask?
Nah, I don't think so.
Being accompanied to the ring by Nate Burnham and Jason Land. They are the Firestar Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Christian Cross and Mr. AOK, the Back Alley.
Well, Christian Cross and Mr. Angel AOK, this gentleman right here, they're gonna do battle against Cyber and Fire, which I'm not entirely sure how this will go. I do know for a fact how Chris Young and Angel AOK went.
Oh yes.
But we'll add the other two gentlemen and we'll see if they do more of the same here tonight and repeat the process.
Well, that match is the reason why we're here today. Tag team champions, man, the Back Alley winning the tag team championship gold back at Wrestle Revival back in August of last year. Thanks to the help of Nate Burnham, who you see standing there center to the right in the flannel. He's the reason that the Back Alley have that gold, and the Back Alley are the reason that they keep that gold, because as I said before, they are never one without the other.
And of course that crowbar that Christian Cross holds, that was used earlier to assault Draken after the results from a match in Future Blades. If you haven't seen Future Blades, we advise you go and check it out, because these two gentlemen, they're challenging for the tag team championships. This is where they were first. Shout out Future Blades. Mike Goga holding that up, and that's what it's all about this time. Tag team champions. Tag team championships, excuse me.
Hey, Christian Cross got that crowbar in his hand. You can't have that. You can't have that.
Mike Goga on top of it. Our most senior official here. We trust Mike Goga in everything possible, especially to count to 10 and 3 if your shoulders are down.
Oh,
wait a minute. Wow!
He just sucked him with it.
Christian
Oh my
Cross.
goodness! The match hasn't even started and he's already trying to get an edge as if he needed it.
Christian Cross just provided a distraction that allowed him to nail No Joke directly in his face with a crowbar. And ladies and gentlemen, that there also is No Joke. And now Chris Young saying he'll go it alone.
I don't know if No Joke can do this match right now, but you know, Mike Goga was maybe trying to, you know, get them to forfeit the match.
Now Mike Goga saying that they are insisting that we have this match. They, as in Chris Young and No Joke. So it is true, Ty. Chris Young
Yes, he's
will
gonna
go
do
it alone.
The back alley was trying to get out of this match. Was trying to find a way out with a crowbar to the face of the big man. No joke.
Right now. Hey. Oh. And now, not a handicap match, so one of them has to be out of the ring at all times. But Angel A.O.K. and Christian Cross, they are allowed to do this part, and this part does make it a little bit like a handicap match.
They're tag teaming with you. You know, this is basically a 2-on-1.
Oh,
wow.
3. And Angel A.O.K. is saying, I gotta give you a receipt for that one.
Just stomping a mud hole into Chris Young here in the corner.
Absolutely. Chest meet feet meet clavicle.
Look, no joke. No joke has made it back up to his corner, but he's on wobbly legs, and Christian Cross knocks him right back down.
Christian Cross playing a little bit of defense, meanwhile keeping Mike Goga's attention, while right now Angel A.O.K. he's doing what he's doing. He's got his ear, I believe he was biting right there. These gentlemen are just willing to do anything. That is the back alley's entire, that's their vibe, Ty. They just, anything to win. Nothing is too low.
And it is never one without the other. They're always, everywhere they go, it's all members of the back alley. So anytime, if it's a one-on-one, if you're facing one of the back alley members, you are facing all of them. If you're facing 2 of them, like I said, facing all of them. It doesn't matter, because you have to be wary of the other members who stand on the outside, because they will get involved. They do every single time. So you got to be wondering, you know, and Cyberfire should know that. And they do know that they do, because they've had their fair share of bouts against. Oh my goodness,
gosh!
Against dealing with the back alley.
Cover here, looking to retain his championship. Chris Young kicks out at 2.
What they're gonna, so you got to figure out what they're gonna do, because they know you got to know that Nate Burnham and Jason Land are gonna get involved somehow. It's going to happen.
Right now, these 2 gentlemen, the only ones involved, as they pull beautiful tag team offense right there. And now Angel A.O.K. going straight towards that single leg crab. Now Chris Young, center of the ring, nowhere to go. Trying to drag himself to that corner, drag himself.
He's got that, right, and I see, like I said, no joke, back up on the corner. He's holding his head, though, and that man has to have a massive headache, probably a migraine. You got all these bright lights here in Jamestown, North Carolina, at the Spring Break Showdown. All right, look at that. You just saw Jason Land getting involved, like I told you. And now Mr. A.O.K.
The interesting thing about this match, Ty, is it was going to be a handicap match. Either way, once you saw Nate Burnham and Jason Land come out here.
Yes.
You knew that. But now it's almost like
it's even more of a handicap.
Yeah,
yes.
4-on-1 here. Oh, now Chris Young. Boot up to Angel A.O.K. and he's showing signs of life. Oh, looking for a Rana there. Instead, he'll get a sunset pin here. Mike Goga gonna count, and he says it's 2.5.
And then quick tags. That's
Christian Cross, Christian Cross, legal man, apologize.
No, sorry, just quick tags, and that's the smart thing right there. That's the tag team prowess, the experience of the back alley, and especially a Christian Cross, who was a tag team specialist himself. You know, got to keep the fresh men in. Don't let them be in there for any longer than you have to. The minute something starts to happen, you tag out.
And what's interesting to me is, like, yes, you're absolutely correct, but he can't tag out. His partner is still down.
Not Chris Young anyway. He's by himself. It seems to be, as these guys, Christian Cross is trying to pull.
Now here's no joke on the apron, but laboring, by the way. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. That was some strength right there to pull Chris Young up, but Chris Young firing back. Firing back right here is on top.
And you see the fiery right here. That's what the fire in Cyber and Fire is for, because Chris Young right now adding the flame.
Up top, you're gonna go.
And now these gentlemen right here, again, precarious position as they just hit a superplex to the center of the ring. Christian Cross may need to start looking at new health insurance.
And no joke is ready to go. He seems ready, he's poised. He's on the apron. He's waiting for the tag.
No joke, finally to his feet. Christian Cross looking for Angel A.O.K. Meanwhile, Chris Young would absolutely adore a tag from his partner to get him out of this match that he has spent about 5 to 10 minutes in already, Todd.
He's right there. He's right there, but can he get it though?
Now Angel, okay.
Tag!
He's tagged
That's
in, Legal
it.
Man. No joke in this match. First time, and he's gonna do some shoulder checks. This gentleman, big man, moves like a cruiserweight. No one home. Oh! Inverted atomic drop. Reverse atomic drop, excuse me. Detonator kick, it seems.
Whoa.
Scoop slam on to the top of Angel, okay. No joke, taking both of them out. Hook of the leg, trying to become the new champ.
That dude just hit a dude with another dude.
Absolutely. That dude's strong enough to hit him with all the dudes.
The strength of No Joke is no joke.
Perhaps even dudettes as well if they were around. Just throw them all. But No Joke right now. Scoop slam in the center of the ring. Chris Young, Legal Man, how's he feeling?
Gonna go for a high devastation.
How's he feeling, Ty?
He's feeling froggy. That's gotta be our new champs. New
From the
champs.
heavens to
1, 2,
Christian Cross.
Oh my goodness.
Christian Cross.
But he fell on the ref when he did that. He had to drop over the ref to break up the pin.
Big Mike Goga is indisposed, which is a problem for the back alley because he and he alone is the way to victory. No Percy Prescott out here to count anybody's hand.
Oh, and of course I told you, the rest of the back alley, Nate Burnham, Jason Land are in there just beating the dog sense, the nonsense out of Cyber and Fire here.
Much to the enjoyment of Christian Cross. Not
Oh, and
surprisingly.
there's that crowbar again.
Oh no. And this here. Now this right.
Oh, hey. Here comes Draken.
Oh, well, right here. This is why you shouldn't make enemies, Ty. Oh, Jason Land gets a chair right to the front. And oh, wow. Jason Land just wore a chair for a shirt.
Oh my goodness, another one.
Nate Burnham, this might fit you. Just wore another chair for a shirt.
And you get a chair shot, and you get a chair shot, and now Draken.
Mike Goga, still indisposed. Not much privy to the situation that's
goodness.
unfolding here. Meanwhile, Cyber Fire in the ring.
He's distracting, Draken distracting Christian Cross.
Cyber Fire in the ring. Christian Cross right now dealing with whatever Draken's saying, but what he doesn't realize is he's alone.
He's alone, and Cyber and Fire are there right behind him,
Oh no.
ready to exact their revenge.
Christian Cross realizing exactly what this moment means right now. He's realizing that he's all alone. He has no help. Mike Goga right back in the ring. That's a tough man. No
And now-
joke. Dealing with Christian Cross, no problem.
Oh, whoa, look out.
Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing.
Knee strike.
We're
Shoots the
gonna
half
have new
cover here.
champs.
Mike
1,
Goga with the
2.
count. New
Oh.
champions. New champions. From Future Blaze to the titles, new champions.
Yes! It has happened! A Cinderella story has unfolded for the night!
Your winners and new Firestar Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Cyber Fire!
Ty, I'm typically not an emotional man, but today may be the day because we saw these gentlemen's first match, and now we're watching them hold up gold.
The gold, the red stripes draped in gold, look at that. Cyber and Fire are your new Firestar Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and that is very well deserved.
Two things.
Raise your hands.
Two things. One, it's time to hack and burn all of the tag team division. Number two, now that No Joke is in a better mood, do you think he'll give me his mask?
I'm gonna go with a no on that one, Gilberto.
All right, well, fair enough. But either way, I'm still happy. These two gentlemen hold up gold. They have no issues holding up their pants. You'll never see them sag again. And we'll show you more wrestling right after this.
make some noise. And just a handful of classic matches left to go right now. With your following contest has a 30-minute time limit scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by his manager, Ben Grayson, weighing in at 315 pounds, Duke O'Connor!
Well, long time no see, big fella. Duke O'Connor, it seems, has gotten bigger than the last time we saw him. This gentleman has made his presence felt. Trying out at one point in time for CYN is the last time I saw this gentleman, and so he's back here tonight to try to take on some talent that's pretty good in Rhett Titus.
Oh yes, Ring of Honor superstar Rhett Titus will be taking on Duke O'Connor tonight. This is going to be an amazing contest. Duke has been, you know, on a tear. He's a former Southeastern champion. The reason, and now he's been up and down the Southeast coast, Southeast. I'm getting my words mixed up here, but
it's all good, my friend. It happens to the best of us, including me.
Rhett Titus!
Rhett Titus, Ring of Honor standout, as Ty was saying. This gentleman right here seeks to do one thing, and that's one thing only, and that's to get a victory over Duke O'Connor, who's accompanied by Benny.
Hey,
but still,
Rhett Titus is a former Ring of Honor television champion, a two-time Ring of Honor tag team champion, man. You gotta put some respect on his name. This man has been in the business for a decade and a half. Okay?
I have absolutely no problem putting respect on Rhett Titus' name. The question is, will Duke O'Connor?
Oh, that's a good question there. I don't think Duke respects anybody. Duke doesn't respect anybody. When he gets in the ring, it's all about for him. It's all about dismantling whoever is across from him.
Some days it's questionable if Duke even respects Benny. I know we don't.
Oh, I know that, but you gotta understand, like, Rhett Titus, like I said, Rhett Titus has kind of seen it all. He's been everywhere. He's been international. He's been a Ring of Honor, but I don't think he's ever stood across the ring from somebody.
Here we go.
Like Duke O'Connor. This man is a behemoth.
Duke O'Connor, Rhett Titus. These two gentlemen gonna go and try to see who's better here and settle their differences inside the squared circle. As these two bulls lock up in the center of the ring.
Oh man, but I think Duke O'Connor is the bigger bull because he didn't even move at all during that exchange.
Not entirely sure that Duke is an animal at all. I think he's just a tank. Big
That's
tank.
exactly what it is. It's just a panzer right there at Duke O'Connor.
Now Rhett Titus is duck under, looking for a single leg, but he's going to take a waist lock instead. Duke trying to deal with it. Duke trying to separate the hands here. The gable grip, and he does.
He just used his weight right there. Just throw him off. That's how big this man is. Okay?
Again, Duke has gotten larger since the last time that we've seen him.
Oh, yes.
He was already a behemoth of a man, and now I guess he's a behemoth of a behemoth?
Well, that's what you want to call it, yeah. Look at that. Rhett Titus having to lean all the way into Duke O'Connor just to secure that armbar.
Oh, my goodness. Obvious weight discrepancy.
Yeah, it wasn't secure enough because Duke just threw him straight off.
Obvious weight discrepancy between these two that's going in the favor of Duke O'Connor at this present moment. Rhett Titus looking to try to figure out a way to deal with it.
A test of strength?
Test of strength here. I don't know.
I don't know, but you got to think Rhett obviously has something in store, but it's not something I would really try against the tank, the bulldozer.
Oh, now single leg for ankle pick there almost. And now Duke just starting to launch knees in between the shoulder blades of Rhett Titus.
I think he was trying to lift that tree trunk of a leg on Duke O'Connor, and that's just that. Like I said, it's a tree trunk. It's very hard for one person to lift a tree trunk.
Rhett Titus being sent into the ropes, and now Duke O'Connor, the bull, running straight through him. And again, Rhett Titus needing a second to try to think this over about how he's going to go about this obstacle. That is Duke O'Connor.
This is a big obstacle, man. This tank of a being. Always locking up with the hands there.
Kick right to the breadbasket. Shot to the back of the shoulders. Rhett Titus is going to follow with 2 kicks to the breadbasket, and he's looking to go up on Duke now. Oh, forearm to the right hand. Duke answers, or forearm to the right mandible. Duke answers in kind. And now Rhett Titus. Now you see me, now you don't. Duke's not there. Or he wasn't there. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm also struggling with my words, buddy. It's all good.
It's okay. Gotta get our A game on here, just like Rhett Titus needs to be on his A game here against Duke O'Connor.
Rhett Titus right now showing about a B+ game. A- if you want to grade on the curve. Oh, look for a Japanese arm drag. Deep style there, but no. Duke just popped him straight back up.
Oh my goodness.
Shoulder breaker by Rhett Titus, and that one cashed. Rhett Titus looking to work on that inner left arm of Duke O'Onnor, kind of trying to build the man down.
Yeah, look at the size differential here. You see, like he's just trying to secure that arm. And just look at the size difference here. Rhett Titus having to use his whole body weight
now, Rhett
to secure
Titus
the
looking
short
for an
arm
arm bar here.
That's a short arm, yeah.
He's looking for an arm bar.
Oh yes.
And now Duke. Now if Rhett Titus goes belly down in an arm bar, that will hyperextend that elbow, and that will break Duke O'Connor's arm.
Oh, but look at the strength.
Oh no, Duke O'Connor, good Lord. And Rhett Titus trying to grab onto anything at all. But Duke O'Connor's got the ropes, he's not going anywhere.
Oh my good, well.
Waist lock. Duke O'Connor, 2 clotheslines, no one's there. Rhett Titus was there for the 3rd offensive maneuver by Duke O'Connor. And Ty, again, it has been so long. It's been so long since we've seen Duke O'Connor. I think, what was his last match? Was it against Jackson Drake?
I think it
was against Jay Malachi.
Yes, I remember that. It was here at the point.
At the point here in Jamestown, North Carolina.
That was about 6-7 months ago. The point for a Southeastern Championship match.
Halloween at the point, indeed it was, around Halloween. So Duke, in that match, was actually urinagied by the head basketball coach of the point.
Oh yes, I remember, yes.
Which is an interesting tidbit.
So you got to know he doesn't like being here at the point in Jamestown, North Carolina. So obviously he's going to take out his frustrations on the professional Rhett Titus.
Rhett Titus right now getting a scoop slam center of the ring, and Jay Malachi in that match was familiar with those. Cover here. Mike Goga says he only got 1 count.
Oh, that's
again a 1 count.
That's like a bulldog choke right there.
And Duke, right now this is just beautiful amateur wrestling from these two.
Yes, so you don't fool yourself. You know, somebody for the size of Duke O'Connor is a very, very accomplished amateur wrestler.
Absolutely.
And professional wrestler.
A lot of people think size, and they think that like you're going to do a lot of offensive maneuvers involving power bombs, involving clotheslines, involving high octane offense and things like this. But the truth is, this big man, he's got technique and skill.
Oh yeah, he has it. You know, a graduate of the Firestar Pro Wrestling Academy here in Greensboro, North Carolina. So his skills that he had to learn and that he uses. You know, it's not just the power game for Duke O'Connor.
Not at all. Right now, Duke has him in an abdominal stretch. Right now, and Rhett Titus looking to try to get some elbows into the quad of Duke O'Connor, just trying to soften him up to get him to release this just a tad and give him a little bit of a reprieve from what he's dealing with right now. And just so I'd like to add to everybody, our other referee that is not here today, Kevin Pierce, currently this match is part of a fundraiser for Kevin Pierce. You can find a link and then go there and donate, because Kevin does actually need help, and we love Kevin, and we hope you love Kevin.
Kevin Pierce, yes, we hope we're here with you in this fight against the cancer that you have. Again, the link is, if you follow the link down there at the bottom of the page, if you want to donate, very much appreciated. never led back to the action right here. As Duke O'Connor is just, oh my goodness.
Right
that is,
now, Rhett Titus looking for some sort of charity because he just took a shot to the stomach by Duke O'Connor.
Did you hear that?
Him, really? Yes, absolutely.
That was like a frying pan to the stomach.
Oh, right forearm, left mandible of Duke O'Connor. Arm wringer here.
Duke O'Connor saying he ain't good enough. The professional, that's not something I would be saying about the professional, but I guess you know, he believes it. You got Rhett Titus on the end here. Oh my God, he's got him draped over there, upside down. That's Mike Goga trying to get him to back up so he can get it. You got to get him out of that corner. And he's just putting the boots to him right here. Not it. Oh, no.
Oh, and now Duke O'Connor running, but no one home. Rhett Titus out in the nick of time. And now he's over on the outside. And that, Ty, is no man's land. We're looking to jump back in here. Shoulder to the gut of Duke O'Connor before he runs him right into the turnbuckle. And oh no, Rhett Titus. Oh, no one home there.
No, that was there. He tried to shoulder attack him, but it barely staggered Duke O'Connor.
Almost looked like Duke sidestepped him for a second.
Is he trying to try for that belly to belly? But Duke O'Connor's got the ropes though.
Duke O'Connor seems to be a step ahead of Rhett Titus this entire match right now.
Well, charging.
Except for right there. Rhett Titus a step ahead. Now, Jesus. Another kick targeting the left knee of Duke O'Connor, and this is going to tackle the mobility of the big man.
That's a perfect game plan right there. If you can take out the legs of Duke O'Connor, you take out his strength, his lifting ability. But you got to understand, it's a lot to do. There's a lot of things you have to do to that tree trunk of a leg, Duke O'Connor, in order to get him down. Like he just did here, got him finally down.
Now, right now, Rhett Titus going to work on that with a single leg crab right on Duke O'Connor. Duke O'Connor with those tree trunk legs right now, getting stretched like a Stretch Armstrong by Rhett Titus in the center of this ring, nowhere near a rope.
He's gonna pull that meniscus straight out of his socket, man. Gonna detach all of that.
Typically, Duke O'Connor not one to show a lot of pain. Right there, he's wincing.
However, he's got to do something. He's got to get to the ropes. Benny, whoa!
And now Benny involved right here as much as possible. Persona non grata, according to Mike Goga. And now Duke, he's trying to push away here. That power here with one arm, compromising the position of Rhett Titus and moving Rhett Titus off of him before Rhett Titus goes right back to work on that left leg of Duke O'Connor.
The professional going right at it.
Oh, goodness.
There's you got to remember who he is. Ring of Honor superstar. Two-time tag team champion. Former Ring of Honor television champion.
Ring of Honor superstar showing absolutely every single type of dishonor towards Duke in his body as he had to kick him right out of the ring. And now Benny involved in something here with Rhett Titus.
You got to watch it, man.
And that's never good. Benny always wanted to get involved, however, stuck his nose in a place where it may not have belonged this time. And I don't know, Ty. Maybe for the first time, Benny has to answer this. Benny's now in the ring.
Why would Benny get into the
Benny
ring?
just trying to run away, but Duke just hit him with a spear. And now it's cover here to win it all. 3.
That's it.
The winner of the match, Duke O'Connor.
And of course, Benny getting involved here yet again. Persona non grata to all of us, but not to Duke O'Connor because he just secured the win.
The W is in the bag thanks to Ben E. Rhett Titus had him on the ropes here. You got to understand the frustration of Rhett Titus here. He thinks he should have walked away with a W. Benny Grayson sticking his nose where it shouldn't be, as per usual. Par for the course.
Rhett Titus took his eye off the prize, though.
Yes.
And Duke made him pay for it.
Speared him straight in the half.
However, we're not going to follow in these distractions. We're going to stay focused and give you some new wrestling right after this.
Oh my goodness.
Tevin Dangerous Turner, Soulfly Manny Low.
Yes.
This is an amazing matchup. Manny solidified his spot by dropping the Chocolate Rainmaker onto the heart of Tevin Dangerous Turner.
At
That
the
was
last
pretty much
show,
all- yeah, absolutely.
That's
That was
pretty
all
much
she
how we're
wrote.
here. You know, Nick D showing himself, showing out for his client, and Soulfly Manny Low.
Championship. 30-minute time limit, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Of course, the people's choice for voice, Tristan Trill. Look at those shoes. Beautiful hat. And of course, here's the fly one.
Dripping in finesse.
Dripping in hate, envy, and disloyalty. If you ask this humble narrator.
Introducing the challenger, represented by his manager Nick D from Chocolate City. He is your auntie's favorite wrestler, Soulfly Manny Low.
Well, hide your tears, because Manny Low just got a new nickname, and apparently he's coming to an auntie near you. But this gentleman right now is going to have to stay put right here for now, as he's going to go up against Tevin Dangerous Turner and try to pry out the championship that Tevin Dangerous Turner just recently won against our former champion, Alexander Moss.
Well, speaking of champion, here he is, the Gate City Guardian. Coming off a huge victory against Alexander Moss, where he secured that championship match, and then at the last Blackout show, after the match between Tevin Dangerous Turner and Jackson Drake, like you said, Soulfly Manny Low came out to make an example. He wanted to challenge for the heavyweight championship match. And look, there he is.
From the Gate City, weighing in at 350 pounds, he is the reigning, defending FSPW champion, the Guardian, DDT.
You saw that face, the eye, he came out that curtain and looked straight at Manny Low. He knows he's coming in to give it. You gotta understand, this man is big on all counts. He's the champ, and he's gonna come into, he wants to beat the brakes off of Soulfly Manny Low after what he did to him at Firestar Blackout.
Yes. Tevin Dangerous Turner, probably close to 300 pounds, but don't tell him that. He moves like a cruiserweight.
Oh, you heard Tristan Trill, he's 350 pounds, man.
350 pounds. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I put him on a diet. But this gentleman right here, he moves like someone who's about 150 pounds. I've seen TDT do some amazing things. We've seen him get up from amazing things.
Oh my
His
goodness.
head was crushed in a chair by the absolute truth, Alexander Moss. He got up and proceeded to put an offensive flurry on someone that I've never seen. He literally went Super Saiyan in real life.
He went Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan 2 Ultra Instinct on him, and now he has the gold. But of course, you know, Soulfly, like I said, looking to be the one that takes it from him.
Soulfly not even wanting to get into the ring until Ian
Yeah,
Shelby, our official for this match, was kind of close. And what Ian Shelby holds up in his hands is what this entire company is about. That is the Firestar Professional Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and that, or championship, and that belongs to the champion in Tevin Dangerous Turner, the Guardian, TDT. Soulfly Manny Low hopes to make me a liar with that on that previous statement, as he seeks to be the champion. Subsequently, I suppose, the man in these streets here at Firestar Professional Wrestling.
what he seeks to be, with his partner, or his manager, Nick D. Speaking of Nick D, smart, Soulfly and Low rolling out. I guess he'll get in whenever he wants to. Gotta think of some kind of game plan. You gotta look at this size differential, okay?
Yeah,
TDT is a big man.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, look, Nick D trying to distract the Gate City Guardian. Oh, okay. Oh, that is
Manny Low poking fun at the bear.
okay.
We
you
know
do
how this
not
story
poke
ends.
The bear in a cage. Don't do that. This man.
Oh my Lord! He just rocked his clavicle. Good God!
Oh my goodness!
Manny Low looking to be anywhere but where he just was located. And now TDT not taking any of that. He sends him right back to where he came. And now Tevin Dangerous Turner, European uppercut, and he's not stopping.
Oh!
And
the
that was
train's coming through!
That
and you
shook the
didn't
ring.
get out! Oh!
Belly to belly overhead suplex. TDT is rolling. And speaking of rolling, that was a semi-truck that just hit Manny right there with another splash. One-handed scoop
my
slam.
goodness.
My God.
He's trying to drive him through the mat. Did you see the face of Manny Low?
Tevin Dangerous Turner just dropped a leg cover here to retain his championship.
A 350-pound leg drop across the throat of Manny Low.
And Manny Low may have to seek some type of asylum on the outside because he's in a bad way right now. However, Ty, this is genuinely what he asked for. He came out, he put an elbow into the heart of Tevin Dangerous Turner, he called his shot, he held up his championship. He's been telling you, this is who he thinks he's gonna be. He's gonna be the champion. Right now, I'm not seeing it.
And I guess Tevin Turner, TDT doesn't see that either. The
Not at
Gate
all.
City Guardian just kind of waiting in the ring here. You know, you get back in at your own leisure. That's fine. Get back in, and when you get in here, I'll be here to clobber you.
Manny barely able to stand.
He wants him. Tevin's like, he wants you. Come on.
It's pretty bleak for Manny at this moment. Oh goodness! Now Tevin has come. Tevin's tired of waiting.
Yes, exactly.
Tevin's decided that we don't work on square. You need to come to the office. Oh no! Now Nikki D, but no one was there. Oh no! And now Manny
TDT
getting a
moves.
shot here before he sat up there like a newborn child and hit with a Grizzly Magnum across his chest.
Oh my goodness! Look, the eyes just kind of roll as so fly, man.
It's almost times like this that I feel sorry for our old compadre. Almost.
Almost? Oh, yes.
Friend, for those of you who don't speak Spanish, Ty looked at me weird. Oh, the big drop kick, springboard addition right to TDT. TDT on the outside, and Manny's got to work really fast.
No, I was thinking, who were you talking about? I know what that means. I speak Spanish. Oh, and the corner.
Maybe the people at home don't, my bud. But either way, Manny, again, with the title in hand.
He's sure this is what it's about, man. He said, when the bell rings, I'm going to have this.
After getting the drop on TDT, chucking this title, almost hit people's choice of voice.
Oh, yeah.
Tristan Trill, just kicking it. Either way.
The referee, I believe, was at a count of 5.
And Manny clubbing shot to the back,
But
trying to slow TDT down. TDT firing right back with a forearm, but Manny hits him with the right boot. Manny trying to maintain control of the driver's seat right now in this large semi-truck that is TDT.
Got to get back in the ring. The championship cannot change hands on the outside of the ring. Cannot change hands, be a count out or disqualification.
Now, right hand, left mandible of TDT, who stayed on his knees and has been there for quite a bit. Another shot. And this seems to be the way, Ty. Everybody tries to ground the Guardian. And then once they've grounded him, they try to work a little bit of slow offense. And now Nick D right here trying to get involved. And Nick D with some shots to the side. Referee Ian Shelby can't see any of it.
Oh my goodness, of course.
Manny Low giving referee Ian Shelby problems. Meanwhile, Nikki D giving those same problems to TDT. Oh, right hand, left mandible of TDT. And Manny, oh no!
Oh, he
Manny
went for
almost
that.
got popped
Yes.
up. Oh, fly swatter here.
Oh,
and he
my
just
goodness.
hit a fly swatter on TDT cover here, trying to win a new championship.
Oh!
The back press isn't going to do it. Manny 2.5. Oh, kick right there between the shoulder blades. And then a kick right to the chest for Manny with a stomp. Right to that same chest he just kicked. Cover here, crossface. Manny, unhappy with the count, but maybe just unhappy that he has to deal with this any longer. TDT at any point in time, Ty, can do what he just did right there, where he's just coming out and just trading leather with someone out of nowhere, but then Manny gonna sit here with a rake to the eye. Referee Ian Shelby never saw it.
Oh, wow, I don't know what happened there. I think he was trying to float over, but SoFly was trying to float over TDT, but TDT dropped, been dazed from all those blows to the side of his head. He's been punching him right in the ear, right above the ear, right in the cranium there. You know, you get dizzy.
Oh, wow.
Equilibrium messed up.
Whoa, Manny got fingers right in the nostrils of TDT, pulling that face back, exposing the bridge of that nose. Folks, put your finger under the bridge of your nose right now. Try to move forward.
He just planted them.
Cover here to retain his championship. TDT. Almost 2.5, says referee Ian Shelby, who is our official, as mentioned, for this Firestar Heavyweight Championship match.
It's the Heavyweight Championship, gold man, 20 pounds. That's what it's about, that 20-pound strap that the People's Choice for a Voice, Tristan Trill, holds.
They almost threw it out. I don't know who's holding it right now currently, however. Right now, Manny's trying to, oh no, now Manny's being held by TDT as he just got yeeted right off the turnbuckle in the center of the ring.
He went up top, the high rent district, and he defaulted on his loan because TDT just threw him right back down.
TDT European uppercut, sending Manny to that corner. TDT runs, no one is there. Manny trying to get agile, TDT had a boot for that.
Look at that, this is what we're talking about, TDT.
Oh my goodness! From the second rope.
This is what we're talking about. 350 pounds coming off of the second rope.
Crawling to the cover. Cover here.
He just does things that a man his size and his stature should not do.
And Manny kicking out at 2.85. I'm not entirely sure that wouldn't have been 3. I think Ian Shelby thought his shoulder was up.
Nevertheless, this match has to continue right here. SoFly Manny low, TDT calling for it. Gonna go for the Cage City Slam.
No. Hoist it up.
Oh,
and now he's got it right in that same nostril. And Manny with a backstabber.
The ref didn't see the eye rake.
An apropos move by that gentleman. Oh no, and he's going up top. Manny could be looking for it. It might be time for it, Ty. Chocolate City
about to make it. Chocolate
Rainmaker, but no one home for it. Manny smacking his elbow, crashing and burning. TDT looking to try to get something to happen, but Manny too quick. Oh no!
He caught him.
Caught right now. The Guardian, look at this power. And now, oh Lord!
Whoa! Hey, somebody check the third row for Manny's head.
To quote Ty, "Dat man dead."
D-E-D dead. Now he needs to cover though. He's got to cover.
And now Nick D.
Pulling his client out.
Nick D.
And
now he's getting sent out by referee Ian Shelby.
I'm pretty sure he just saved the match.
Manny now. Manny's in the ring. Oh no! Manny with another low blow. Manny Lowlife has striked again. And now TDT. Oh, tornado DDT. And Manny gonna pull it over. Cover, hook of the leg, no.
Oh, but he's got the rope.
TDT had the rope. Manny couldn't even hook the leg, they're too big. He had to put his other leg over his leg. Manny didn't hook it. Either way, stomping chest here. TDT.
That could have been it. If just a little bit of a ring awareness. SoFly mushing the referee out of the way.
Nicky D having to leave ringside for doing his job too well.
Oh, SoFly went for a punt kick.
No one home. TDT, gut wrench. Picks him up.
A Yokosuka cutter.
My goodness, cover here. Looking to win back his championship. And he'll do that. Still champion.
Here's your winner, and still FSPW champion.
Well, TDT, still our Firestar Professional Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Manny Lowe unable to unseat him. Jackson Drake unable to dethrone him. Not sure who's next for this gentleman, but
yes,
God bless him.
The Gate City Guardian coming out with a W here despite the distraction by Nick D, despite the low blow by Manny Lowe. Was able to come in. He pulled out an old move that I haven't seen TDT use in a while. Usually it goes to that Gate City Slam, but he busted out the Yokosuka Cutter, and he caught him with it. And here he is, still your Firestar Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
So happy that you knew the name of that move because it was extremely innovative and I've never seen it before.
Oh yes.
That was outstanding. Speaking of innovation and things that you've never seen before, our next match, well,
bangers only.
It's bangers only, to quote the great philosopher TIM. It's Jackson Drake and it's Jay Malachi for the Southeastern Championship, and it will be next.
Coming up next, the main event of Spring Break Showdown. Jackson Drake,
the young
Jay Malachi. Oh my, yes, and here we are. This is Jay Malachi's school, his home. This is home court.
This is home court for him.
Yes,
absolutely.
The Spring Break Showdown main event of the evening. And it is for the Southeastern Championship. 30-minute time limit, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, right here, to our left and not down the main entry, that's Jackson Drake, a gentleman who wears, as I've said, many hats. He is a talent here, but apparently he is also a commentator. Jackson Drake is a disgusting individual. He has put his hands on referee Yolanda Wright, which is actually the entire reason that he was suspended, which is actually the entire reason he had to sit next to us and then get in. No, that was the day. He sat next to us and then he did that and then he was suspended, and then Jay said that he wants him, he got him, and then all of a sudden now they're gonna run it back. This is part 2 and their entire story right here.
Yes,
and these two gentlemen used to be tag team partners, but now they hate one another.
These guys were brothers, blood brothers. These guys grew up with each other. They came into the business at the same time, both of them at 13 years old. Well, Jackson Drake 14, Jay Malachi 13. Nevertheless, these guys were it. They were called the Wrestling Prodigies, and both of these guys, prodigies in the wrestling business in their own right. Look at them. I have watched these two grow up from small little kids, and look at Jackson Drake right now.
Jackson Drake, like a wild Allen, waiting for Jay Malachi. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, this is your Firestar Professional Wrestling Southeastern Champion. This is Jay Malachi, and this here, well, this is his home court, as you could clearly see.
Oh yes, the crowd is alive for their champion, Jay Malachi. Right there, this is his school, his home turf, defending it against his former brother, his partner, his tag team member, partner in arms, brother in arms.
Yes.
Jackson Drake.
Absolutely. Also, interesting to note, Jay Malachi, once again, flanked to his right by the gentleman who Uranagi Duke O'Connor.
Oh, yes.
The head basketball coach of the Point University here in Jamestown, North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, Coach H in the building right here. Oh,
Now Jackson Drake and Jay, they can't even wait the other 5 seconds. They need it now.
Yes. This is going to be a slobber knocker. This is going to be a this is not even going to
We want it now.
It's not. I don't even think this is going to be a match. It's going to be basically it's going to be a fight.
Jackson Drake and Jay Malachi. This has potential, folks, to be match of the year.
Oh, right there. I think that's Malachi's family.
Mother. Absolutely. Directly to his mother.
Introducing the challenger from Greensboro, North Carolina. He wanted me to inform y'all that his pronouns are King and Daddy, the Carolina Reaper, Jackson Drake. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome coaching.
Oh yes, Jay has his own personal when he's here.
Jamestown, North Carolina, make some noise!
You're just mad you don't have your own personal ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is your Firestar Southeastern Champion,
Jackson Drake, man, is just all full of shenanigans, man.
Absolutely. Maybe another word we're not allowed to say right
Tristan
now.
Trill's hat.
I gotta admit, man, Tristan Trill, he's got great hats. I might want to steal one or two of them.
Well, that's a very beautiful 10-gallon hat he's wearing, but nevertheless, it's about Jay Malachi, Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake.
The crowd seems curious about Jackson Drake's geographical location and how it's not in the ring.
Mike Koga couldn't even locate Jackson Drake. Thought he was behind him. Look, where's? I guess he'll get in whenever he wants to.
Mike Goga has his work cut out for him in this match.
Jackson Drake, honestly, I think this is all just this is mind games for Jackson Drake. Trying to get into the head of the fans. Well, I mean, not that getting into the minds of the fans matter, but I mean, getting into the mind of Jackson Drake, playing mind games with him.
And what Mike Goga holds up for the 4th and final time tonight in terms of championships, that is what this match is all about. But also, just in general, these two gentlemen, again, do not like each other.
Just schoolyard bully stuff.
Now Jay Malachi and Jackson Drake.
I guess they can't even give him a chance to start the match right.
Mike Goga calling for the bell. And now here we go. Two bulls lock up in the center, and now these two finally get their hands on each other. As Jay right now working some amateur wrestling with Jackson, who sat here and told us that he taught Jay all of that. And now Jackson on top right now, looking to be in a side headlock right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did teach a lot of amateur wrestling to Jay Malachi, but Jay Malachi
cover here. Sorry.
Learned his own skills.
It's the old steel trap, buddy.
Oh yes.
Nothing gets past it. Mike Goga having to figure out where Jackson Drake is trying to go, or he's going to have to start administering a count.
Again, this is mind games here. I guess Jackson Drake coming in. He'll get in whenever he's ready, whenever he wants to. The crowd very vocal tonight against Jackson Drake.
They want him to stay in the squared circle. I got to be honest. I understand. That's what these gentlemen and ladies paid for tonight.
Oh, Jay Malachi coming outside and said, "I'm not running anymore."
No,
You're not running anymore.
Running and Jay in hot pursuit. And now Jackson Moonsault and almost just hit Mike Goga, but no one was home. It would have only been Mike. Jay was gone. And now Jay putting his best luchador on with the Hurricane Rana.
Oh. And
a drop kick that was nearly 8 feet in the air.
man got space boots on.
2. Jay not gonna retain right away.
Sorry, moon shoes. The man's got moon shoes on.
Right now.
Millennials will get that reference.
I hope so. I'm a millennial. I did not.
You did?
I did not.
Oh
Not-
my goodness.
I know moon boots from back in the 90s, buddy. Oh, okay.
Moon
Fair
shoes, that's
enough.
what I'm
Fair
talking
enough.
about, nevertheless.
There's so many things today. I thought maybe moon boots were like some kind of new shoe.
No, moon shoes.
I saw some big red boot that Seth Rollins was wearing one day, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't belong here anymore. And now Jackson Drake trying to prove that he actually belongs here as Jay Malachi hits a right hand that meets the left mandible of Jackson Drake. Excuse me.
Jackson Drake was trying to talk some smack on the way over, and Jay Malachi was just,
Oh, right there. Jay Malachi getting hung up on the ropes.
Like I
Jackson
said.
outsmarting him before he goes right to the arm.
Oh.
The right arm of Jay Malachi. Sorry, the left arm actually.
Oh my goodness.
And now Jay almost flew and took off right into Tristan Trill, who's probably involved in these matches more than he wishes to be.
Yeah, a little bit. You got to understand these guys. These two, Jay Malachi and Jackson Drake, they know each other like the backs of each other's hands, okay? Like I said, these guys have been in the business since they were both 13 and 14 years old, respectively. By the way, it is Jay Malachi's birthday tonight. He just turned 19!
Oh, right there. That was a hell of a gift as Jackson Drake just sent him directly into the steel.
I'm getting my ADHD. I'm getting sidetracked. I was talking about, how these guys grew up together. I remember when these guys were about 4. These guys were hip height on me. Okay, and now look at them, both standing over 6 feet, around 200 pounds. Both are champions. They're in the main event. Okay, main event. The young OG Jay Malachi, the Carolina Reaper Jackson Drake, throwing hands with each other, beating the snot out of one another.
Heavens to Betsy.
And look,
that was a hellacious chop. And these two gentlemen are actually, Mike Goga is up to a 6 count.
Oh no, not on the outside. Oh my God!
Snap suplex right on the floor. Directly on the floor.
There's no mat. That's not a mat. That's just a thin, like a thin covering over the actual gym floor. There's no mat there. That was a floor. Straight up suplexed him.
Jay Malachi's back. Well, he had a gentleman in his video earlier. That gentleman was Mike Tyson. He also said something different. My back, spinal, cover here by Jackson Drake trying to win a championship. Mike Goga says too. I believe him. Ty, this has been a long time coming. All of this. These two gentlemen have wanted to get their hands on each other for almost the entirety of last year.
Oh yes.
Oh wow!
Look at Jackson Drake. He's bleeding again, but that's
the norm.
Par for the course. Jackson Drake always ends up bleeding in some capacity
Cover
or
here,
another.
trying to become champion.
He's so vicious in his attacks, and he elicits these receipts, these responses from whoever's in the ring with. Always winds up bleeding. Must have been some right hand or another.
Or it could have been the thumbtacks he typically eats with his cereal.
Probably.
Never really know with this guy.
Coming back up. His breakfast this morning.
Currently, Jay Malachi. We digress. This gentleman right now, Jay Malachi, is in quite a bit of peril as he is the current and reigning Firestar Southeastern champion. And Jackson Drake is kind of in control at the moment up until a couple of these shots where Jay's just trying to get back in it.
Yeah, here's the thing. Both these guys have been Southeastern. Jay Malachi's a Southeastern champion now.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Jackson just hit him with a lariat that sent him in the spin cycle. Cover here, maybe over. And Jay Malachi gets that shoulder up.
Lackadaisical cover, just a bit of sitting on a cocky cover. I'll call that. Not enough to secure the W.
Jackson Drake typically used to being more talented in this company. He and Jay are probably the most talented. Now the most accomplished, that's up for the debate with people that are not me at this moment, but the most talented. And so sometimes Jackson, he's used to covering like that. You've seen him use those covers against Elliott Shock. You've seen him use those covers against most of his opponents. It's after he hit Elliott Shock with a hidden blade. Then he used this. But with Jay, he's not understanding that they are actually on the same level. And this tonight is really just to see who might be a little higher than the other one. But right now, Jay has a sleeper hold in, and Jackson's hand is waving around, but it's not a tap.
It's gonna make Jackson Drake pay for all that talk.
And Jay, it's deep in here. Jackson's using small joint manipulation, but Mike Goga's on top of it. He sees nothing wrong. And now, backflip over. Waistlock applied here. Jay Malachi, and oh wow.
Oh, rolling through. He went for that the Blue Thunder bomb. Jackson stopped it. Oh, what was that?
Jackson's oh no. And Jay looking to try to do something out of this, but Jackson, he's 5 steps ahead at this point.
Oh, a counter and
Just
another
kidding.
counter.
The counter to the counter. Blue Thunder bomb center of the ring. Jay Malachi.
Like I said before, these guys know each other like the backs of their hands. It's going to be hard to figure, it's just that one instance where somebody can sneak it right in and come out on top in whatever situation they're in.
Right now, the audience letting you know they're trying to help Jay in any situation that he's in currently. Jackson Drake, not so much.
Malachi in a lot of pain right now. That arm, that back.
Whoa, wow, that was hellacious. Another one, and that's 4 of them.
Going all Mike Tyson on Jackson Drake right here.
Oh, nobody there for that one. Jackson Drake, arm wringer here, but Jay, Superman flying.
He flew 5 feet off the ground on that one.
Superman punch that might have took Jackson Drake's teeth and made them try to do their best impression of Superman. Let's get out of here and fly. Jay Malachi with Jackson Drake in a precarious position. Oh my goodness!
From one corner to another, trying to chop that man's chest out the back of his back.
I think it's fair to say that Jay Malachi has learned that from when he took one in his last match on Blackout against Chris Bay.
Oh yes, man. Both of these men, speaking of one, both these men growing up, being in Firestar, have had the chance to take on international superstars like Chris Bay, like Davey Richards, like
Jackson with a reversal here before he throws an elbow.
My words caught up here. Yeah, Jackson, like Davey Richards, Chris Bay. Oh my goodness.
And now classic Jay Malachi.
Josh the Goods Woods. That's the third name I was looking for, but
Jay Malachi from the heavens. My goodness gracious. Cover here to win back his championship too. And no. Jackson Drake kicks out 2.5, says Mike Goga.
That man has got some hops, okay? He came flying down easily from about 10, 15 feet high.
And now Jay Malachi trying to find a new offensive sequence, one that's going to yield him the result he wants, one that's going to allow him to walk out of here with his title. Jackson Drake trying to let anything but that happen and be his own one to put together an offensive sequence that allows him to become the new champion, a championship that he has never lost, actually, Ty. That's an important point.
Oh yeah, he was injured. He had to surrender it. This is the fight right here.
No one home for Jay Malachi. Jackson Drake, now he's going to do a little bit of his offense. Double underhooks here.
Oh, is he going to go for?
And now Jay cycling out. Nobody's home. Flash kick hits. Nobody was there for that one either. But now Jackson. And now this stretch that was used against LeBron Cozone in Ring of Sport 2. But now Malachi's found a way out of that, and that's a cover there, and Jackson almost lost.
He went for that arm track, crossface.
Backslide out of the Malacutter. Oh my goodness, spinning flash kick just hit him in the left mandible.
He sent him custom.
Oh my God, Jackson Drake. That kind of timing makes metronomes jealous.
He swatted him straight out the sky. The Reaper Driver.
Oh my God. Jackson may just have to cover him here. Crawling, front press, back press to win the championship. And Jay Malachi, 2.99 is what Mike Goga just said.
He didn't, that was just inverted. He didn't hook the leg, didn't grab an arm or nothing. I think maybe that was just enough for allow Malachi to have the energy and the strength to kick out of that.
That was outstanding.
Swatted straight out the sky. Malachi went going for a springboard moonsault.
You know, I'm not usually one to agree with the mob, Ty, but they're right. This is awesome.
Definitely, and now Jackson Drake just...
Oh no, and now he's got an arm bar, Jackson, and Jay doesn't have it. And so Jackson, all he has to do is bridge up a little bit. I'm not sure if he knows that, but if his hips come up, that is going to actually hyperextend and maybe even snap the arm of Jay Malachi right now. Jay Malachi does not have a proper defense in for this.
Yep, definitely right there. Jackson Drake, a little bit, you know, showing that wrestling prowess, that technical prowess.
Now just stretching there, and Jackson looking to go on the side here. Now he's trying to get there more. Oh, okay, now
whoa,
and
here
Jackson
we go.
switches to a crossface, and he's got an omoplata in from that arm bar. For the jiu-jitsu incline, you know what I mean? If you're wrestling, I'm sorry, please Google.
Oh, we got the rope there. That's a, what'd you call that again? A crossface with a what lock?
A crossface with an omoplata, my man.
Omoplata, well here we call that a label lock.
Well, there we go. Who knows? Jiu-jitsu, pro wrestling, handshake emoji. Jackson Drake, Jay Malachi right now, no handshake emoji.
No handshake at all. These guys are trying to beat the crap out of each other. They want, I'm not even sure so much if it's about the championship. Oh my,
detonator kick that just folded Jay, almost sent him out of the ring. And Jackson Drake
showing what he thinks of the crowd, the people here. And as you
Jay
can
Malachi.
see, you're seeing those camera shots of the ring, the exposed ring right there. That's what they're bumping on, just a thin mat, and underneath is all wood.
Oh! Jay with a Rana that sends Jackson Drake out to the floor. And usually when that happens, Ty, this is when Jay starts to get crazy. I think Jackson knows that, though.
But look for Jackson!
And Jackson jumps into a cutter. Jay Malachi.
Oh! Jackson can fly too. You gotta remember that. He started with
Jay going up top. He lives here. He pays rent here.
mic drop. Boom! Flash
From the heavens, cover to retain his championship.
Oh!
And Jackson Drake kicked out. Jackson Drake kicked out.
So close.
Jay nearly jumped out the gym.
That was amazing, you know, Jay. You recall it. You were saying, you know, he run Jackson Drake out of the ring, and then everybody was expecting. You knew that Jay Malachi was gonna go.
Throw caution to the wind.
Throw
Absolutely.
caution to the wind, but Jackson Drake had it scouted. But Malachi had it scouted. Hey, wait. Look back in.
But now I think that Jay is in a place and Jackson's in a place where Jay may get to do round two.
He's gonna do it.
If at first you don't succeed.
Try again.
Absolutely.
He's a runner. Whoa.
Oh, and now Jackson's
Drake.
got one of the ring crew, and he just held him in front. Absolutely disgusting behavior by that gentleman. And I use that term loosely.
Oh my God.
Oh no! And Jackson just kicked the ring. Oh no!
He could get it suspended again like he did before when he attacked Yo-Yo.
I don't think he cares. And now Jay again. Oh no, looking for a brain buster it looked like.
I don't, he's gotta,
Oh no.
He's gotta face a fine of some sorts for attack on a non-wrestler.
Jay, no. Oh my goodness, these guys. Super kick right to the jaw of Jay Malachi.
He just dropped him.
And Jackson Drake, well in control, regardless of any potential suspension.
He's got the championship now.
Tristan Trill, you got to get out of there, buddy. We care about you.
He's got, but Mike Goga telling him you can't do that. If you use it, I will. You know, I have to ring the bell. You'll be disqualified.
Oh no! Oh! And Jay just super kicked Mike Goga, and that's a problem for Jay Malachi because that's the way to victory.
That's the way to retaining the championship. He didn't mean to. When he kicked, Jackson Drake pulled Mike Goga into the way, and he got super kicked for his troubles.
Mike Goga is indisposed. We have no ref for this match. I said this before.
Come in.
Oh, right into the title. Right into the title. and Jay's out cold. Jackson Drake has no one to count should he cover, but you probably could count to 1,000 right now.
4, 5, 6.
Mike Goga is out.
Mike down.
There's no Percy Prescott here to make anybody's hand move. Jackson's just SOL.
He has to wake up Mike Goga somehow, but I mean, how you wake up from a super kick to the back of the head by the likes of the Southeastern champion, Jay Malachi?
Not sure you do, buddy.
Look at, I see, there's
Mike
just
Goga's
still laying out.
Absolutely.
Somebody
cold.
needs to check on a ref. We need to get somebody out there to check on Mike Goga not moving at all.
Now Mike Goga out cold. Jay Malachi finally starting to stir. Mike Goga absolutely not the same case.
He's got a chair now. Oh, whoa, hey!
Is that ref?
That's Yo-Yo!
That's referee Yolanda Wright. Oh my goodness! There she is! There she is!
She coming back around after what happened. Jackson Drake took her head off.
Last year's referee of the year, and you see why right now. She's not scared.
You are not gonna do it. It's not gonna end this way.
Stood right back up to Jackson Drake's face despite the fact that the last time this happened, oh my goodness! Jackson just put his hands on another Firestar Professional Wrestling official.
She just put her hands on him for the second time.
Yolanda Wright behind Jackson Drake right now. Oh! Low blow by Yo-Yo. And Jackson Drake down bad. City boys all the way down.
That's gonna be, but that's,
we're in partial tie, but they kind of have a point. Jay Malachi from the top rope. Malakana from the heavens.
We got him. Do we have a ref though?
Shoots the half cover here, two. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, what's that?
That's Oliver Sawyer's music. And he has the contract.
Whoa.
Oliver Sawyer has the contract. And here he is with referee Ian Shelby and contract in hand.
He said he wants to cut. Oh my, he's gonna cash it in.
Jackson Drake did not cash this contract in last time against the Chris Bay match and Jay Malachi. It had already devolved.
Just been informed that Oliver Sawyer is cashing in his Southeastern Championship contract.
And now is it now a triple threat?
And now Oliver Sawyer, one-on-one here.
Jay Malachi, Oliver Sawyer fighting on the outside.
Jay Malachi one-on-one here with Oliver Sawyer. Jackson Drake can just look on. Oh, and now a shot right to the chest of Oliver Sawyer.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for coming. Not happy to see you. Oh my goodness. These two on the outside. Referee Ian Shelby telling him to get back inside. Of course, Oliver cannot win out there.
Oh, look out. Jackson Drake going high.
Jackson Drake tope Suicina through the second rope.
This was an amazing main event match and now a triple threat match. Who would have thought the night would go like this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Oliver Sawyer, Jackson Drake, and Jay Malachi, all for the Firestar Professional Wrestling Southeastern Championship.
Whoa, Jackson
and now,
Drake.
wait a minute, Jackson Drake getting a little too close for comfort. Oh my God! Chopped right across the chest. Shout out Vince from Shamwow, we must be chopping up in here.
They're fighting in the crowd.
And now they're going up to the building, or they're going up to the bleachers here, Ty. This is absolute bedlam. A second one right across the chest in front of everyone who wants to look on.
Whoa, Oliver Sawyer from behind.
Apparently today the cheap seats were worth it because they're out in the bleachers. And Oliver Sawyer out there too. And every last one of them are sitting here going to town. Oliver Sawyer.
We're gonna have to rely on our cameras here because we can't really, they're in a sea of people fighting out in the crowd now.
Absolutely. And now Oliver Sawyer and Jay Malachi. Oh, no. Come on now. That's a little too far. And now Jay with a chop right across the chest that just sent Oliver down faster than a Sequoia.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, right hand meets the left mandible of Jackson Drake. And he may be out cold. And Jay Malachi looks like he's got a crazy idea. I don't like his face when he gets like that,
I never
Ty.
like his face, but nevertheless, you know, you got to worry. It's three people fighting on the outside. They need to make their way back to the ring in order to. That's the only way that this match can be decided is in the ring. It doesn't matter what happens out there.
Now Oliver Sawyer one-on-one with Jackson Drake as they go chop for chop. And Oliver Sawyer, he's the freshest in this match as he just took a chop that may have something to say about that.
Oh my goodness, that is just...
And Jay Malachi,
what's he thinking about
he's
here?
looking on, it seems. He's gonna let them go to town. What?
Well, hold on a second.
Oh, wow!
Flying!
Jay just cleared about 10 feet for that Superman punch.
He's a runner, he's a track star. He hurdled one dude to smash another dude.
He's an auditioner for the NBA right now. I would take him in the first round.
First round draft pick. Jay dragging
both of them. Jay dragging both of them. And now, oh my goodness. Right hand to soften up the jaw.
Oh,
and now another one.
Why was security coming in? Security.
I'm not entirely sure.
Security coming in trying to, to keep people out of the way. I don't
Jay,
know. I think
loose cannon right now, as you can clearly see. Jay, wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Jay, wait a minute. Is he trying to be a ladder?
I don't know. He's got a ladder.
Oh my God!
What's he doing?
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Jay, he's a ladder for Jay. Jay's going up to the ledge. Oh my God, Ty! Jay's going up to the ledge.
You don't see nothing.
Oh my God!
That is 30 feet in the air right now.
This is insane. Don't do it, Jay.
No.
Jay, no. Jay, please come down, buddy.
You gotta come down, Jay.
Well, there's only one way. He's coming down. Holy cow! Heavens to Murgatroyd! That was completely unreasonably dangerous and insane. Jay Malachi just jumped down from about 30 feet and landed on half the audience. Jackson Drake and Oliver Sawyer are somewhere amongst the bedlam and carcasses of people that just paid to be here.
These security, fans getting a little bit more than they bargained here for tonight. I hope it's just security, but it might be. It's just sea of people. It's so hard to see from where we're sitting over here. Nevertheless,
I'm not sure
Jay Malachi is still standing.
I'm not sure I wanted to see that, buddy.
Oh.
And now Oliver Sawyer being dragged through the audience. Mike Goga still down.
Referee Yolanda Wright is out there checking on the outside, but finally, we got people making their. Jay Malachi, Oliver Sawyer made their way back to the ring. That's where this match needs to be decided.
Right in the ring. And here we find Jay Malachi, Oliver Sawyer. Jackson Drake, not pictured.
Jackson Drake still lying around the outside after what just happened. A 30-foot splash from the top of that ledge. In the ring, Jay Malachi for the Mal Cutter.
Caught. Oliver looking for a snapdragon. Not there. Jay, back elbow for his troubles. And now Oliver plants him with a DDT.
He spiked himself. He made him turn around. That was a spin cycle.
Spiked him like a punch at a family function. And now Oliver looking to capitalize on that as he hits a feed trigger to the back of the head of Jay Malachi. And now here you go, classic Oliver Sawyer Snapdragon suplex. And Jay Malachi looking worse for wear. Cover here. Oliver trying to become the new champion with the contract, and no.
So close.
Oliver Sawyer tried to make the contract a Houdini trick where he's like, look at the contract, I'm gonna make a change into a title.
The crowd chanting, this is awesome here at Jamestown, North Carolina's on the point. Whoa, there's Jackson Drake.
No. Jackson picking up Oliver. Oh! F5,
baby!
Jackson Drake gonna cover, looking to win here because it's a three, he could get it, and no. That's an interesting point, by the way, Ty. Jackson Drake no longer has to pin Jay Malachi to win this championship.
Yes, exactly. Championship advantage is kind of not in play here. There's a triple threat contest now.
Ian Shelby are official for this match now because Oliver cashed the contract with him in hand.
Well, also because Big Mike Goga is out of action right now.
Just getting to that. Big Mike Goga getting carried to the back as these two intend to do battle. Oliver Sawyer gets one chance at this, so we're hoping that he used it in the correct way.
Oh. Whoa!
And, nobody there from Jay. Jay
inside! Oh my goodness!
From the heavens, he's gonna do it again. Jay up top, third rope.
Another one
again. Looking to win here. And now Oliver throws
just
him
canned
out.
him.
Cover here. Oliver could win here.
2 and 3.
Oh, he wins. Oliver Sawyer is your new Southeastern champion.
Here is your winner and new Southeastern champion, Oliver Sawyer.
Well, you may
Pull
not
the
agree.
heist, big dog. A heist of the century here.
Heist of the century.
Firestar Pro Wrestling.
Who knew we were here for it? Ocean's 11 almost. That's what Oliver just did his best impression of, but he actually did what I said, Ty. He took a case and turned it into a title.
Houdini of the mind right here. Oliver Sawyer cashing in. Brand, you got it. Well, if I can get my thoughts, I'm having too much at one time. It was a fantastic main event match between Jackson Drake and Jay Malachi. You gotta understand, Jay Malachi had Jackson Drake on the ropes, and then Oliver Sawyer came out here and decided to cash in. And that was per the stipulation, is that he could cash in at any point, any place, anytime, anywhere, and he did just that.
Absolutely.
And that was a fantastic.
In a way, it's almost like calling your shot. So
That's
technically,
exactly what it was.
Oliver came out here and called his shot, and now he might have something to say.
He's saying happy birthday because it was Jay Malachi's birthday. Trying to give a birthday gift. He's giving a happy birthday to Jay Malachi. Oliver Sawyer,
the new Southeastern champion,
with a cocky happy birthday to Jay Malachi.
Jay Malachi drops his championship after he did the dirty work on Jackson Drake. Oliver Sawyer came in to clean up the carcass, and now he walks away with a brand new title. But folks, here we go. I gotta say, it's been a wonderful night. Thank you to two guys and a welder at FSPW Training if you'd like to be a part of this, at Firestar Professional Wrestling if you'd just like to watch it. On behalf of Thailand, I am Roberto Moss. Also, just while I'm here, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Super Joe because I never do. I really need to make them a part of the thing at the end. Shout out to Joe, shout out to Ty, shout out to Charmaine. Shout out to every single person that's involved in all of this. But to be quite honest with you, the only thing that matters is we will be back here one day. But until then, it's lights out and away we go.